Hello, welcome back to my channel. So y'all knew I was coming because I've been covering this whole Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion situation, and today hopefully we can let this story rest. Okay, so basically it's come out that Tory Lanez did in fact send a text message to Megan Thee Stallion after the incident happened, and a lot of people wanted to know, well, we need to hear Tory Lanez side. We got to hear Tory Lanez side because Megan Thee Stallion could have possibly been the aggressor. Okay, so here we are. Now we have Tory Lanez's side. And Tory Lanez's side is that he was simply too drunk. Okay? That's his excuse for doing what he did, was that he was too drunk. Now, what I want to keep in mind is that never in the text did he mention anything that Megan did that would have prompted him to shoot her. He didn't say, well, you yelled at me, or you raised up at me, or you tried to hit me, or you spit on me, or he didn't say any of those things. He didn't. So we can put all those assumptions to rest. We can put the assumption that Megan Thee Stallion was the aggressor to rest, because if that was the case, I'm sure he would have tried to put that in the text message, because this text message is a classic manipulator's tactic to try to get some type of sympathy and get some type of get a person to interact with them when they really are not deserving of it. Okay, so usually when people are trying to take full responsibility for what they did, they usually just apologize and keep all the light on them. But what I noticed what Tory Lanez did was he immediately gave Megan Thee Stallion a task in the text. The task is for her to prove him right or prove him wrong by starting his text message off with saying, "You're probably never going to talk to me again." Okay? I've never been shot, but I've definitely dealt with disrespectful people, men. And these are the type of lame things that they do to, one, garner pity, and two, try to save face. When somebody sends you a message and they started off with saying, "I know you're probably never going to talk to me again," number one, they're indirectly giving you a responsibility and a task to prove them right by not talking to them, or to prove them wrong by talking to them. And then for them to say it, "You're probably never going to talk to me again," it's also their arrogant way of saving face. Well, I'm letting you know that you're probably not going to talk to me again. So if you don't talk to me, it's really not a big deal because I already put it out there. I already put it on the table that you're probably not going to do it. So that's all manipulation. If somebody really wants to apologize, they don't have to say all that. All they got to say is, "I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I should have never did that. You didn't deserve that. I'll never do it again." That's what a real apology is. So if you get these type of text messages from people that have hurt you, just know that it's all manipulation. Okay? So him saying that he was too drunk, it's like, that's not an excuse. You know how many people are behind bars? You know how many people are serving life sentences because they got too drunk and did some fuck shit, or did some shit that they couldn't take back? So being too drunk is not an excuse. And I don't even believe that this man was too drunk. I don't. Because usually when you're too drunk, you don't really remember a lot of the things that you do. And usually when you're too drunk, you have other people tell you that you were too drunk. You don't put it out there that you were too drunk, okay? So, normal people, level-headed people, decent people, we've all been too drunk before. But we do harmless things. You know what I'm saying? We might cry. We might, say some crazy shit, do some crazy shit. We do harmless things. You might have a friend that hit you up the next day and say, "Girl, how that ballerina thing going? You still gonna pursue being a ballerina?" And you looking at this whole like, "What are you talking about? Being a ballerina? Bitch, I'm grown. What you mean being a ballerina?" Well, girl, last night you were saying that you've always wanted to be a ballerina and you're gonna go for it. And then you like, "Girl, I don't remember saying nothing like that." And then that's when they hit you with, "Oh, you was just too drunk. You was too drunk, but you were saying you wanted to be a ballerina." See, that's the type of stuff that normal people do. You might have a friend hit you up the next day and say, so I'm saying, you know, like what are we? What are we now? And you looking at this nigga like, we're friends. We've been friends since diapers. What you mean, what are we? Oh, well, last night, you know, you kissed me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you deny and you lie. Boy, I ain't never kissed you. I don't know what you're talking about. And then that's when he hit you with, oh, my bad. You was just a little too drunk last night. That's what we do normally. We don't take a firearm and shoot people. We don't take a firearm and shoot our friends, our lovers, whatever the case may be. We don't do that, okay? So I'm not even buying this whole I was too drunk situation. I just think that that's an excuse that he can use to not take full responsibility for what he did. Now, what I'm interested in how these bloggers are going to, you know, switch the narrative. Switch the narrative, because what I'm learning with bloggers is they have so much pride. They're too prideful to say, you know what, I misspoke. I said something that I shouldn't have said. They're going to stick with the narrative that this girl is wrong. So maybe the next, you know, upload will be something along the lines of, well, Meg Thee Stallion was the one that was giving him drinks all night. So she got him drunk and then he shot her. It's her fault. Who knows? So anyway, you guys tell me how you feel down in the comment section below. Have you ever been too drunk and shot somebody? Has somebody ever been too drunk and shot you? Let me know if this is normal. Let me know.